What is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me this evening in today's video. I think I'm probably going to entitle this "It's Okay to Take a Step Back." Okay, now I've been inspired to do this video literally tonight, and this is, again, like with all my videos, this is off the top of my head. There is no script. I've meditated on how I'm going to word this video and things, but this is just raw and real. Okay, so welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. Now, it's okay to take a step back. What does that entail? What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, well, this cropped up with a situation that I've been going through with a brother whom I love very much. I think very highly of this guy, and I care about this guy a lot. But the story goes is, with this gentleman, he's been suffering quite bad with mental health. Now, for the past month and a bit, every other day I was getting called out. So I think the latest I got called out one time is 3 a.m. because he was having a funny turn. I've been called out at midnight. I've been called out. I think the latest is 4 I've been called out. It's always been late at night. Of course, mental health should be taken very seriously, so I've gone out of my way when I've had work the next day to be there for him. Now, he has had a problem with the drink, and he's doing his best to try and get clean. I think this is the biggest reason why his mental health has been deteriorating, is because of the drink. And as I said, for the last month and a bit, I've been going out of my way to help him. Now, it's hit a certain point with me where I've just had to take a step back. Okay. Why did I feel it necessary to take a step back? The reason for this is because I've gone and helped him try and get in touch with doctors, therapists, mental health specialists, and even his lovely lady has found this a struggle, because it's like he doesn't want the help. So me and her both have led him to the pool, and it's like he doesn't want to drink from that pool. He would much rather keep calling me out. That hits a point where it's not very fair on me, because I've got work, I've got things that I need to do, and I'm not a professional carer. So let me put it in this perspective, in a bit of philosophicness for you all. So this brother has asked me to catch fish for him, and I've caught him fish. I've caught fish for him. Eventually I've approached him with a fishing rod and said, there you go, because I'm not catching enough fish for me. And I need to feed my family, I need to do this. So there's a fishing rod. Learn how to fish. I'll guide you every step of the way. I'll teach you how to fish. And he's gone, no, I'd much rather you keep catching fish for me. Now that's selfish. Now it goes back to a Bible saying that actually says, get the log out of your eye before you get the speck out your brother's eye. And that's very relevant. So after a bit of meditation on my end, I've gone, well, a bit irrational as well. Rationality, I think the word is, where I've thought about it rationally, not irrationally. And I've gone, okay, well, I've got all this stuff that has gone downhill for me because of this very thing. Meaning, I haven't spent enough time with my blood family. I've neglected them. I have been going out with my woman to go and help him when we've been meant to be spending time together, and I'm sure that's getting a little bit much for her, so taking her feelings into account as well. And stuff in my life now needs that maintenance. And seeing as I've led this man to the pool, and said, there's your water, you can drink from it, and he's decided no, at that point I've taken a step back. And I've said, I'll always be there for you, but I can't always be there for you. Does that make sense? Like, I'll be there for you in the best way I can, but I can't prioritize your problems over my own now, because now I've got a log in my eye that needs to be contended with. I don't think that makes you a bad person. I think there's probably a few people on the web that would hear me say that and go, how dare you, mental health should be taken seriously. I did take it seriously. In fact, I still do take it seriously, but I'm not a professional. And if someone don't want to drink from that pool, I can't make them drink from that pool. I think there's plenty of other people out there that need to hear this. I think there's probably a lot of people, more than I'd care to say, who are literally absolutely grinded down because they are trying their best to help someone because they're an empath, they're a nice person, and their own life is starting to take a hit because of that. And I think that is the point where you start looking and you're seeing your own life taking a hit, your own maintenance taking hits, and you're not doing the best you can in your life because of this situation, because this situation is having an effect on that. Then that's the time that it's okay to step away at that point. That does not make you, in any way, shape or form, a bad person, especially if you've gone to the extent of doing like what I've done and tried to get the professionals involved to help this guy. And that in itself shows that you care, shows that I care, and they still refuse it. They still would rather call you out. Again, that's selfish of them to do that to you. And maybe people could say, well, actually, they feel more comfortable with, and I've taken all that into account. Trust me, I've meditated long and hard over this, and yeah, and you can't blame yourself. You can't blame yourself because even the Bible, right? Even if you want to go down this road, even the Bible, with its selfless belief, because we can all say that Christianity is a selfless belief when you follow it through thoroughly. Not a fake Christian, a real Christian. When you're a real Christian and you are reading the Bible and it says, even Jesus says, that there's a point to step away. You can't keep on, especially if someone don't want the help. Does that make sense? So there's probably going to be a mixture of opinions on this, on the web. There's probably going to be a mixture of people saying all sorts of different things to this situation. But the conclusion is, if you've done your very best, you can't make them drink. You can't make them drink. And there comes a time where you've just got to step away and take care of your business. And that's okay. That does not make you a bad person. And again, I reiterate, there's probably a lot of people out here that need to hear that, because I'm getting vibes in each experience that I go through, I feel like resonates with a lot of people. So that's why I do these videos and I start with my experience, because maybe there's a lot of people that can actually surprisingly relate to things like that, and they may want just that reassurance to say, maybe there's some people been doing this for like 6 months for someone, and it's tiring them out, it's having an effect on their mental health. I mean, for me, I'm emotionally exhausted. I can't keep doing this. I'm emotionally exhausted. I can't even imagine people doing this for 6 months. You know, and if you're not a carer and you don't have the professional mindset to figure this out for someone, but you've got them the professional mindset, and if they don't want to fix themselves, they don't want to progress with that stuff, to get a way out, to say, I can't keep depending on my friend because it's getting to a point now where it's selfish and he's given up so much time for me. Actually, this is up to me to fix now. It's up to me to catch the fish. I can't keep expecting him to catch the fish for me. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to learn YouTube videos. I'm going to watch YouTube videos and learn the lessons and actually teach myself how to fish. In this situation, it's like, for me, even I've been through it, I was depending on people, and eventually I got to a point where it was like, this is my issue, this is my problem, I need to fix this, this is not their issue. As much as their support is great, but I can't have that as a constant thing, you know? And I think that is where this gentleman, who I love very much, I think he's a great guy, but that's where this gentleman needs to figure that out. And so maybe you've got your own gentleman, maybe you've got your own guy who you're like, if I walk away, maybe I'm an idiot, maybe I'm a heinous, horrible individual, and I just don't know if it's right for me to walk away, and does that make me a bad person? No, it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. It is okay. If you look back at everything you've done, it's okay. It doesn't have to necessarily be about mental health. It could be you helping someone out financially, and now you're struggling financially because you've kept helping them out. You know, maybe you've got them jobs and they keep failing at their jobs because they just don't have the ethic. They think, oh, it's fine, he'll find me another one, do you know? So it doesn't have to just go with mental health. This can go all across the board. All across the board. Okay? So, understand that. All right? You take it steady out there. God bless you, everyone, and I will see you in the next one. Love you all. God bless.